Just like the title says, the cost of all Teslas have been reduced by thousands of dollars. And I'm no genius, but I would say now is a perfect time to get one. So if you think you can't afford a Tesla, think again. What's poppin', what's Gucci, guys? If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you haven't heard by now, Tesla made a significant price change for all vehicles in the lineup randomly in the middle of the night with thousands of dollars in price cuts on some models. And I tried looking all over social media like on Twitter and Instagram, but I could not find any announcement for this. So I'm really curious as to why this change was made and what kind of impact it could have on the company moving forward. Maybe it'll boost sales, maybe it'll convince current Tesla owners like myself to buy another Tesla, or maybe it'll convince you to smash that like button if you haven't done so already to help with the YouTube algorithm. Just kidding, but seriously, I think the recent drop in price could potentially cause an uptick in sales as we move into the second half of the year. So I'm really excited about what's yet to come. Let's go through everything that has changed so far in regards to pricing, starting with the Model S, also known as Tesla's flagship sedan. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but occasionally I go on Tesla's website just to play around with the design studio for fun. And a couple of days ago, I noticed the price for the Model S long range was around $80,000. But when I went back yesterday just to play around the design studio again for fun, I noticed the price was $75,000, which means the price decreased by $5,000. After rubbing my eyes a little bit, I took a look at the performance variation as well, and bam, the same thing happened. It decreased by $5,000. So there I was, sitting in shock, and I still could not believe my eyes, so I went ahead and ordered a fully loaded Model S Performance, and I will be taking delivery this week. I'm completely joking, but it was extremely surprising. The Model S long range, the longest range sedan in the market today, now starts off at $75,000 instead of $80,000, and the Model S Performance now starts off at $95,000 instead of $100,000. And the same thing can be expected for the Model X. The Model X long range used to start off at $85,000, but now starts off at $80,000. And the Performance Model X used to start off at $105,000, but now starts off at $100,000. Quite a significant change, right? For any Model S and X owners who recently took delivery, I can totally feel your pain. You spent all this money on this expensive car and a week later they lower the prices. Trust me, I would feel like I got gypped off of $5,000 as well, but one thing to keep in mind that will hopefully bandage your pain is that after Tesla made the price cuts, they also took away the free unlimited supercharging specifically for the Raven Model S and X. So yes, while the cars are cheaper now, none of the new orders will come with free unlimited supercharging, which was for the lifetime of ownership. So just like any other Tesla owner who doesn't have free unlimited supercharging, everyone who orders a Tesla today will have to start paying for it unless of course they have a bunch of referrals through Tesla's referral program, in which that case charging will be free. And speaking of free supercharging miles, if you are thinking about getting a Tesla, feel free to use my referral link down below so that you can get 1,000 free supercharging miles with your order. But yeah, the free unlimited supercharging miles could be a little bit more worthwhile in the long run compared to the $5,000 savings up front, because depending on the capacity of your battery, supercharging could cost anywhere upwards of $10 and $20 every single time you use it. So if you go on long commutes often, or you travel far to work and you rely on supercharging as your primary source of charging, then it could really start to add up. So let's talk about the Model 3 now, also known as Tesla's cheapest and most popular vehicle in the lineup. Just like the Model S and X, the Model 3 received a price cut across all trims, and the cheapest trim listed on the website, the Standard Range Plus, my vehicle, now starts off at $38,000 instead of $40,000, which is a $2,000 difference. So while it is a little bit cheaper than when I first purchased mine, I'm not really mad about it, because within these past 6 months, I've already saved a ton of money from things like having to fill up my car with gas and routine oil changes. If anything, it tempts me to buy the Performance Model 3 because, again, it is cheaper now, but I know that it won't make sense for me financially at the moment, so let's just get out of that topic. However, if you were thinking about getting a Performance Model 3, now's the perfect time to do it. In addition to that, if you were thinking about getting an SR Plus, the Standard Range Plus, here's why it's the best time to do it right now. Previously, if you were looking into getting the cheapest Tesla Model 3 possible, I'm sure you stumbled onto the Standard Range variation, which is only available off menu. But ever since this price cut happened, that could potentially be the worst decision anyone can make right now, because should you decide that you want autopilot in the future, it will cost you an extra $3,000, meaning it'll cost you the same amount for a lesser car. You're going to be missing things like the immersive sound system, the added range, the faster acceleration. You're just going to get a less car overall. So it goes back to the question, like, why would anybody want to pay the same amount for a lesser car? Hopefully this video can prevent people from making a bad decision. What you should have noticed by now is that I did not mention anything about the Model Y, and that's because the Model Y is the only vehicle in Tesla's lineup that did not receive a price cut. My speculation on this is because the Model Y is such a newly introduced vehicle that people have started taking delivery of, and because not all trims are readily available at the moment, Tesla decided to hold back on making any price changes. This is just my thought on it, and I could be totally wrong. Another possibility on why the pricing for the Model Y did not change is because the Model Y has such a large back order, so demand is not really a problem for Tesla. Plus, if you think about it, deliveries only started started in March, and then shortly after, COVID-19 happened and production stopped. So while the other vehicles in the lineup may have taken a hit, the Model Y still remains strong. Again, this is all speculation. To conclude this video, I think this price cut is sort of an indicator that Tesla is having minor issues moving their cars, just like any other car manufacturer out there today. But this price cut could potentially regain a ton of the demand that was there prior to the pandemic. Another potential reason on why pricing may have changed is because Tesla's batteries are becoming cheaper and cheaper to make, and Tesla is slowly moving towards that economy of scale. Especially with the fact that Tesla makes cars in China now, the overall production, quality, and quantity could be a lot more efficient now. So overall, it could be a lot less expensive to make these cars. As a reminder, this is all speculation, and I could be wrong about all of these things, but I guess we'll have to find out come battery day, which should be around next month or so. Anyways, guys, let me know what your speculations are, and let me know if this price cut will convince you to buy a Tesla. Leave a comment down below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. But as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.